The morning mix.
First and foremost, I want to thank everybody out there.
Please don't give a political speech. This is not a platform.
This
is the morning mix on Informanté Radio.
My favorite show.
You're talking about one person, Maria. One person that you know. But you don't know every therapist.
Yeah, no, I'm saying not everybody's professional, but I mean...
Exactly.
But
so you stop defending her. We're not talking about her now.
I'm not talking about her also.
I'm talking about my
her.
cousin therapist who tells people stories.
Lend an ear and join us every morning.
All the time.
I listen all day, every day. I don't know. I'm just addicted to it.
But Maria, I'm also most family of yours. Dis is family nie.
Jy het gister vir ons gesê ons is
Dis 'n
broers.
kwanyama.
Hallo.
Hoe sê sy vir ons is
Thank
familie
you.
nie? Very good.
Yeah.
No,
We will-
I've said your family zone.
Nee.
You just said we are not family. You are a
No,
kwanyama.
it's my brother.
The morning mix.
Start your day with a bang. You are listening to Namibia's best radio station, Informanté Radio.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9, Monday to Friday. The morning mix.
I tell you for really, Oshiri, Shatogumunyandini nguhiriri, do you need towning come terero, taudingoroka wendekera, terera, Nibupare Wongaro King and Gondo Shidi Matu Shidi Shidi Pambere, Shasundaro, Quaitera Momire Manus, Lokis Atawia Keroa, no, Mekwa Timbo Queshuda, Ayon Melola Bumuka, Ondawiramo, Ondawi, Ondarura Moshkundo Shatu Suka.
Oza, always loving local music, man. You know what the deal is. Sally Boss, Madame featuring Young T. Baby, don't stop. Good morning. Welcome to the morning mix on Informanté Radio. This is Woensdagoggend, October the 14th, 2000 Mora.
So I'm waiting for you to say something so I can hear if the earphones are on.
I know some things I'm not allowed to say, so I almost lost it, man. Who's it go? How's the Wednesday morning?
Aye, toch man.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
If Rich Auntie is quiet, dan moet je ken. Daar is dingen wat gebeur.
Rich Auntie.
Rich Auntie, ongini.
Huh?
Meina.
Kijk waar een man gekeken al. Wat stress je weer?
This new boyfriend of yours is giving you too much confidence now. Huh? I would not like it. we will prohibit him.
Prohibit?
I'm sorry, guys. Who was it? Hannes?
Hou op eet.
It's lekker. Hannes.
Yeah.
He posted something on the group about this heist, guys. The heist in SA.
There was a money heist in SA?
No, there's a court case.
It's not a heist. It's more corruption trial.
No, there's that one, but this one is the heist, that biggest amount that was stolen in the history of South Africa.
Huh?
That the bank even closed down.
No, for real?
Yes, it's like billions. I don't know how many
Are we talking
billions.
about VPS or what?
I can't remember. But there's a case in court right now. I think it's the biggest heist in SA. Somewhere in the billions of dollars that was missing. So now the guys are in court now, and they're profiling them. But the kingpin, as they call him, his sons have been flaunting money on. Just go look on the group.
Wow.
You see, like racks and racks of money, and this kingpin supposedly from the heist got
16 million what?
No, this Ace guy now, the alleged.
Ace Makashule.
It's VBS.
Ace Makashule, it must be VBS. Because Ace Makashule...
Yeah, it's VBS.
Yeah, he was the... I think he was the premier of the Free State. And he's been implicated in a few alleged corruption cases in South Africa. Some of the highest profile corruption cases in South Africa. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So.
the kids are flaunting money all over, showing the cars and stacks of money.
Billions, where are you going to hide billions? You just have to buy things.
Yeah, but like you're posting with like stacks and stacks of money.
Okay, now that's a bit...
It's a bit reckless.
rubbing it in the people's faces. Né? It's like, look at all your money that we
Yeah,
stole.
but it's been normalized. Like kekiso.
Yeah, it's really been normalized.
Yeah. So sorry guys. So this is.
It reminds me of Motion back in the day.
Oh, motion!
Motion picture.
Motion!
Ah.
It's been quiet out there.
Yeah, he has been quiet.
So, I guess the question I'm asking is in an unequal society like ours, is that really a responsible thing to do?
To do what?
To be flaunting your wealth, even if it's not ill-begotten.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say not ill-begotten, because for whatever reason, when people flaunt their cars and their mansions and their whatever, there's two responses. Generally, young men that put these guys on a pedestal, like, oh, the groot bus. Yeah.
Man, it was Zach.
Yeah, the man it was Zach, because that's how they're trying to determine how much respect to give you, right? And actually, Zach, it's very, people are very impressed with you. Yeah. And then there are people that are put off by it. Like Uko Muche. And not always in a good way. It's like, okay, you don't have a problem white people showing their wealth, but maybe you have a black problem with
Look, I think the distinction that I normally make is in general, of course, generalizing here, in general, white people will spend their wealth. You know, they will enjoy doing whatever it is that they need to enjoy because they can afford it.
Yeah.
Black people, on the other hand, show off what they have. I'm not doing it because I'm doing it for the benefit of everybody else. Ek julle moet sien, man. Ek ry 'n Bentley. Net soos Neville Sinner.
Haters.
Julle moet
Check
sien,
it
ek trek daai
out.
skerp skoentjies aan wat Maria goed van hou. Y'all must see.
But I'm saying, is that wrong?
Because it's a good question because I hope Nico is watching the stream now. Nico Kayamo.
Is he also showing off his wealth?
No, Nico Kayamo was here and he popped into the studio last
I
week.
remember, yeah.
And after he took some pictures with you guys, we walked out of here. And I was walking him to his car. Now, I know Nico drives
Only Mercedes.
only Mercedes. So I'm looking in the parking lot. I'm like, no, wat parkeer happy? Het jy bo parkeer? So hier staan so 'n klein Clio hierso. Hy sê, bidi puna auto nje boy. Ek sê, man, Nico man.
Who's
Nee, man,
Times are
Nico.
tough, but I didn't think that this rough.
Yeah. I say, Neville, my son is driving with that car. And so, I don't care about my image.
Yeah.
I have nothing to prove.
Yes.
No, ek kyk ook Nico se cellphone wat hy het net. The cellphone cover is like completely. I mean, kyk, I'm useless when it comes to cell phones. I mean, look at this crack here.
Sis.
Nico is like the back cover. Man, seker 1985 se phone cover hy. Nico is like, ek stel nie belang nie. I have nothing to prove to nobody.
Yes.
Never, I'm hanging with guys who have made millions. And you look at their shoes, Neville. Die manne dra 3,000 rand, 5,000 rand se skoene. Ek sê, for what must I wear shoes like that? Neville, die skoene lyk die manne ry perde. It's like very pointy with studs en wat so goed. Ek stel nie belang nie. So it was quite commendable to have this conversation with him and to see what his temperament is concerning wealth.
What do you think, Mary? You have a problem with somebody flaunting it openly? Can I drive with my Lamborghini top down through Independence?
I think for the most part, I like to see rich people, especially rich black people, enjoying their money with nothing to prove.
Yes.
I mean, money makes your life comfortable. That's not even. I mean, we all know that. I'm stating the obvious. So if you like to travel, you like nice things, but you live in a good home. That's fine. You're enjoying it for yourself, and hopefully you're leaving generational wealth or creating generational wealth, something to leave your children behind with, not debt. That's fine. I like those. I value that. It's also good to see, I think, successful black women and men because it sends the right message. So that's the one side, but that flaunting, I don't know, there's just something about it that's very off-putting for me, that laying the things on the bed with the on the bed with all the designer things and specifically showing that. Something is, if you take a picture of me and I'm wearing a designer bag. It's not the designer bag I'm showing off.
You're not trying to show off the designer bag. It's just a picture of you.
It's just a picture of me with a designer bag.
Yeah.
But if I lay it out on the bed and I try to, present it like, or I'm in a Gucci shop and I'm doing a video, somewhere live, showing the shoes I'm buying. The question is then, for what? What is, unless you're an influencer and that's supposed to get you more money or supposed to get you gigs, because that's a paid partnership. It's fine. There's those that do that, it's paid partnership. But if it's for yourself and you're buying those shoes because you like them, why you
showing off?
Why is it then really for yourself or is it for an audience? I think that's what people need to ask themselves. Is it for yourself or is it for an audience? And if it's for an audience, I don't know. I think sit back and reflect.
Well, that's what we do for the most part. Most of the things that we do is for an audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if it wasn't for an audience, I would come to work naked. Very comfortable.
It's funny though that if I have to sit back now and think about, I think within our own communities, and when I say own communities, I do talk about the black community. I can think about any black man in this country or woman that I know who has made a considerable amount of money. I've seen the flaunting. Always. I've always seen the flaunting.
Yeah.
I can't think of someone in my community who kept it silently, under wraps, where we basically just assume that this person has money, but you don't see the money. It's always loud. It's just.
No, but is it loud because they're making it loud, or is it because you see the person ngakar, you see the person's living in a good home, you see that the person is wearing designer? If you are aware of this, is it because it's loud like that? Because that's what I'm saying. That's a lifestyle.
Yeah. I wanted to ask. So what constitutes flaunting?
Loud. Yes.
I mean, in the absence of
social media is one thing.
Yeah. But not everybody is on social media.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
There's a lot of people with money that are not on social media. So in what other ways then? Because you're saying you don't know a single person.
You have seen almost each one of them flaunting there.
Yes, okay, maybe I'm just generalizing also.
Yeah.
But most of it, and I think it's maybe it's because I don't drive the Porsche or the Lamborghini or the Ferrari or the because they do.
Like, why do you need to drive a Ferrari?
But even that, is that really, can that constitute flaunting? Maybe you like sports cars,
yes.
Yeah.
and you've always
wanted to.
You always wanted to have a Porsche, for example, and now when you made, or a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or whatever, and now that you made money and can afford it, you bought it because that was a dream of yours.
Yeah.
Does that constitute flaunting?
But then again, I know, on the contrary, there's a lot of white guys that I know personally who's stinking rich, and maybe it's also just the way that some of them that I know are. Not that they are into farming. They could be in any other business. But how they dress, what they have, there's just nothing loud about what they do. It just seems to me like, as also mentioned, it keeps on, that's loud.
That's
New
LV is so
new money, most.
New money.
Yeah, new money. Yeah.
New money makes a lot of noise.
So you would see these white guys, and you go there and they sit there at Stellenbosch with their shorties and plakkies.
As ek geld het, ek draai nie short en plakkies.
Maar verstaan jy? Hulle sit daar. Middag nee wel, ons moet 'n bietjie koffietjie maak, and you look at his dress code and he doesn't look like a man who's got any money.
But is that what we're saying is better and a better alternative?
I wish I had that option to have millions of dollars and, not being able to flaunt it. Because I'm not that.
I wish there was money was always there, so it's not a new thing that I all of a sudden am feeling like I need to get this and I need to get that. I mean, for the white community, and of course I'm generalizing here. Not all of them were born into this affluent families.
Yeah.
There are also poor white families.
Waar is hulle?
Not poor like living in a shack like us, but not well off.
Yeah,
but most of them, they grew up with money, so it's money is not a thing. Like if there's $1 million in account, it's nothing. It's not like, oh, now I'm itching. I need to go get that. I need to go get that.
Well, let me go do a video while I'm pulling off my statement.
Yeah, I'm just going to go check the statement. I'm not even withdrawing money, but I'm making a video.
Yes.
Make a video.
This is even a picture of the receipt.
You haters. Here's the picture.
Yeah. So I think if I understand. Like I said, I have no problem with people enjoying their money. If you want that Porsche, because it's been a childhood dream of yours, and now you can afford that Porsche, buy your Porsche. Why? What should stop you? And why should there be limitations on how you enjoy your money? if you like your designer, maybe you prefer loud. I personally don't, but maybe you prefer loud brands. That's a taste thing, right? It's about your taste, your personal taste, and you like to wear loud brands. Do you? It's your money. Enjoy it. If you like to travel, obviously with money it makes it more comfortable, makes it easier to fly first class or business class. You want to stay in 5-star hotels, you know, do that. Why can't you enjoy your money? You've worked for it, enjoy it. There's no problem with that. I said just make sure there's a fine line between you enjoying it and is it making your life easy and you flaunting it.
Are you trying to rub it in other people's faces? Or are you
and
just
what is the intention? Yes.
Are you just living your best life?
Yes. Live your best life, but don't do it for an audience. Yeah.
I think for me, if there's one thing that I would have, or if there's one thing that I would like to do more, if I had the opportunity to, it would not be the car, it would not be the clothes, it not be anything else except traveling. I would like, there are a few more countries that I would love to visit
But
in my lifetime if I do get the opportunity to do so.
But some of these guys are traveled out.
I know.
Neville, like at all 6 passports and alles allemaal vol.
Alles vol.
10 passports.
Yes, I don't even...
He goes through a passport every 3 months.
But then again, if you have done all the traveling, you've bought all the cars, you've bought all the clothes, how much do you give back to your community? How visible is it? What you are giving back to the community?
The community must work for their own money.
And it was shown now again with the current ongoing high-profile case. And maybe it is the situation of these guys that they have done all the traveling, have made all the money, have bought all the houses, they have all the real estate of the world. But that doesn't seem to be transcending into anything.
Well, that's what happens when it's caught up. It's ill-begotten.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think let's make a distinction. Like ill-begotten, like ill-begotten, the wealth is generally in its own way flaunted and loud, or the opposite. It's hidden nicely, like you most noni kansini. But there's almost no. I mean, if you cared about your community, you wouldn't steal from your community to begin with. Let's
Maar
start there.
as mens steal nie, man.
It's not fat.
Ja, is net fat.
Ek het net geleen.
Ja.
I was always going to bring it back.
I was going to bring it back.
I just wanted to invest it and make more of it and then bring what I took.
Yeah.
Even with interest, come out.
Yeah,
With interest.
But yeah, I think we should. I mean, look at the case now of, and it's one of the things that I say when it comes to South Africa. You have a situation where this VBS corruption case has really been, it's really the case in South Africa. And a few other, I think the asbestos case in South Africa, so I think it's a 2.8 billion rand asbestos scandal. It's like
asbestos. Oh, yes, that's a big one.
Out in the open.
The guy showed you what his house is. He's got a house that was worth, is it 80 million?
Yes, 80 million rand. Yeah. But then again, I have to say...
That's a hotel, Wena. That is not a house.
Yeah, I have to say, then you have the Steinhoff case of Marcus Jooste in South Africa, who similarly defrauded South Africans with some of his dealings. And nothing has happened yet to Marcus Jooste. Why that is the case in South Africa, I don't know. This guy has not been prosecuted. All the evidence is there against him at this moment in time. Yes.
Oh, so white privilege. There you
Yeah.
go.
So you have a situation in South Africa where people are saying all these cases are basically, it's out in the open. But when the privileged ones like Marcus Jooste, that is not out in the open. There's nothing being done at this moment in time.
Follow the money, maybe? Where did the money go?
In his pockets. Racehorses, real estate. It's there. All evidence is there.
I mean, all of it.
It's all over the world.
You know, like, I think especially in African corruption cases, that is normally the problem. There is this notion, almost in every country, there are untouchables. So when you start looking at corruption, or when you start talking corruption, especially if it starts venturing too close to certain people, some of the cases just fizzle out, basically.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't necessarily think it's a white privilege thing, because I mean, in the South African court systems are not controlled by the whites.
No, they don't have to be for it to be white privilege. That's not how white privilege works. You can live white privilege allowing, even if you live because of our grooming, you can live in a predominantly black society with a black government and still enjoy your privileges.
And the privileges that the black people are giving you.
Yes.
Then
according you because of grooming and how we view black people. I mean, we have a case now.
But then you
with
can't blame
M.
white
Weinberg.
people for that.
No, I'm not blaming white. I'm just stating as a fact that there is white privilege there.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, the people you hold accountable is the people that are not prosecuting.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is under a black government. So I'm not taking any accountability away from that government. I'm just stating what it is. It's like we currently have
M. Weinberg.
That's being. It's all over the news.
Being liquidated.
Because the owners went to go get a loan that they obviously can't. But even the details of that, as things are coming out, you understand that sometimes banks just overlook certain. You coming there, you want a $100,000 loan to start your business. They're going to look at everything.
No, firstly, your skin color is a risk factor. You are a very high risk client, because before I've even looked into your finances.
Yeah. Let's start there. Yeah.
So, Kobus, kom 'n bietjie hier na my kantoor toe. Kom kyk bietjie hierdie na die. Luister, hierdie wambo se R100,000. Dink jy ons moet hom gee?
Yeah, 100,000. You won't be able to. And then after you turn that one down, then you look at a loan for 120 million. And you're like, die problem. Approve.
Engelbrecht sal terugbetaal.
So that's a white privilege I'm talking about. Yeah.
It's really unfortunate what has happened with in that specific case. I think these guys obviously took on these deals, and I think the banks also granted these loans in a time where construction or real estate was really booming in this country. And the unfortunate situation is the market has reached its bottleneck.
Yeah.
Prices went down.
Yeah.
Plus, Corona just hit this year. So, that's rather unfortunate. I was at AM Weinberg the other evening when I was hosting this event.
You were where?
At AM Weinberg. AM Weinberg.
M. Weinberg.
From AM to PM.
And a beautiful place.
It is a beautiful estate.
Beautiful place, and the restaurants, they're obviously operational at the moment, and there were quite a few people sitting there and enjoying the evening. So I have no idea what is going on at the moment, what will transpire.
Business is not so good.
Juan Jaranguru, you can't be WhatsApp calling me while I'm on air.
Because you're not reading the comments. I think people are complaining.
Huh?
It's the comments.
You're the one who's reading comments the whole time.
I actually haven't been reading because it's a lot happening.
No, I'm looking at your eyes, staring down at your phone every time I look up.
No, just people, because my screen is busy. People are coming. No, but I'm not reading. Really, I'm not. I would have told you.
All right, okay. Let me read some. Let's welcome the top fans, let's say, op Facebook. Some of the comments here, Maria Ben, Eile Maiden Yoma, is weer a reply.
That's what I'm saying. I can't even follow because it's just a lot of comments coming in.
Can I quickly read what Juan Jaranguru is saying? What you guys, this is what Juan Jaranguru Tosa is saying. What you guys must remember is that black people were not supposed to become rich through honest means, of course. Get educated, design and invent things. Be successful in any and every way possible. When a black person drives his or her dream car, owns his or her dream house, has a very sound balance, etc., the assumption is that almost always she has stolen it.
Yeah.
But the same assumption doesn't apply to white people. Hulle het hard gewerk.
Ja, hulle het geërf.
I, for one, when growing up, dreamt to one day have a proper, decent toilet with running water, big shower, bathtub, and proper toilet seat. Unfortunately, fortunately, my dream turned up. Yeah. I get your comment gelees, Tosa.
But that's what
Fair
I'm saying.
comment, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's very important for people to see black excellence. That's what I call black. Black people excelling, making it
legally.
Of course. I mean, legally. I'm still a socialist. I don't really necessarily believe, but whatever. We live in a capitalist system, so it's good for it to be normalized. And that's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with you living your life how you've desired it and how you want to. I said it's a thin line. Just make sure that you are not flaunting it. Like you are not deliberately trying to
antagonize.
And I just throw it. Because it is an unequal society. There will be jealousy. There will be envy. There's things you can't escape away from. Even with people around, you can't escape it. So I think you can trigger those emotions easier when you are flaunting it.
I hope your Picasso falls on your mother. Okay, because less comments, you guys direct me away from the comments again.
and read the comments now, and we will not interrupt you or
unless I am going
that
to interrupt.
That is not true. You guys always.
We will be quiet.
Okay, so some comments require us to say something. Okay, please continue.
But read 10 comments without us interrupting you.
Choose them properly.
I'm just gonna read what comes in front of me. Estomich, good morgen, God morgen, allesamen. Bro Neville, you wear green well. Thank you. Tena number morning MMC and then Malume Neville. What's up with the green t-shirt? Okay, is the green a thing this morning? Raymond Basson, black people are rich, white people are wealthy. Ailey Maida, it's happening here too, Maria. I just don't know the reason why. It's not inspiring. So for me, showing off is not good. All right? After every rich black man is the police, says Raymond Basson. Timo Kalongo, Neville omdat Jay nie die zak het nie, om die skoene te bekoste. Nou sê Jay stel nie belang nie. Mula talks, bro.
That's right. So is it to say, if I had money...
Yes.
But we can talk 5 seconds to gouge on what he said. That's right. Yes, but as jy nie geld het, is het baie maklik om te praat.
Asino Kambikiti Erastus, God must bless me with a 10 million. I want to see something. Just to test myself and go. How will I be
have
with
a good character? With the 10 million, will I maintain that good character?
Yeah, and Tena replying to Raymond's earlier comment, there is always a police behind a black man's wealth. I'll take it. Roviera, I saw a very small LV bag that was bought for 43,000. The receipt was shown on social media.
Yeah, like what would the purpose of that be?
For whose benefit? I mean, you can just show that it's an LV bag if that's what you want to do. Yeah. Now, so you also need to show that.
Yeah.
My handbag costs more than your car.
Yeah. That's what I don't understand. Designer is expensive, so I mean, it is. But I'm saying, why are you showing the receipt? That I don't understand.
Yeah. Koki Kangotwi. Neville, invitation coming your way. Canada is dry. We need some good yolks, Kazi. Come through. COVID, please. My bro, het julle 100,000 rand om vir die ticket te betaal. And then I'm Neville's agent. And then the 60,000 for him to perform. And then the accommodation, of course. 5-star hotel. And then we want a girl there and the girl there. Montana MH Hangula. Mula talk, but without integrity and respect. To hell with your money. Right? So it's character. Tatanawanes, as a black man, you don't have to show off. The moment you get rich, people will badmouth you. And some will try to compete with you.
Yeah. Which is fine.
Asino, Oshile, I'm a responsible citizen, okay, replying to something. Adolf Lori Pamo Shikongo. The purpose of flaunting is to display something ostentatiously. Hey, you are using big words.
Ostentatious and where?
Especially in order to provide envy, to provoke envy or admiration, or to show defiance. That's stupid, unnecessary, and myopic. Adolf clearly went to Maria's high school. Like Jan Jane.
Oh, please.
They didn't teach any Afrikaans at your school. English. The thing is, black man feels worthless, and the only way to show worth is with materialistic things. White man knows this worth from within. He don't need validation.
Oh, okay.
Nico, I think Nico just logged in.
Nico said he has missed only 2 shows since we went on the air last year. So he is the top fan, Ro.
Top
DJ.
fan.
DK Jr. showing off money is a form of pride, my people. How? Explain for 10 marks.
Showing it off, I like enjoying it, I understand. Yeah. Showing it off?
For instance, I've been in the midst of guys who would sit with a Rolex watch, and they would sit and compete about whose Rolex watch is the better.
Imagine that's the conversation you're trying to have.
That's sometimes the conversations. My broer, jy sal my nie van hierdie horlosie vertel nie. Check. Now you see, for me, I don't value jewelry, for instance. I see no value in it, and that's why I don't wear a watch as I sit here. I check my time on my cell phone.
Yeah.
But for other people, that's I'm telling you, that's a necessity.
Some people are also just collectors, which is fine.
But what?
But you
no, okay. So don't use your standards and your likes and whatever to add to. Yes, don't. There are people that are watch collectors, and that's perfectly fine. It's you enjoy that. And it's fine. If you're using your money to do things you love doing.
If you're doing it for you. Look,
yes.
Neville, if I buy a Rolex, right, I'm not necessarily out there trying to buy the very best Rolex in the world. I'm trying to buy the one that I like. So as Jay daar sit met een wat jy voel is beter, ek worry niksie. If that one works for you, that's fine. This one works perfectly for me.
Maar my vraag wat ek julle vra. Doesn't matter how much money do you have. Okay? But to buy a watch for, say, $150,000 to $200,000.
Yes.
I know you can afford it.
Yeah.
But from a moral point of view, what? Even if
you like
as
watches.
much as you are a collector, jeez, there are so many, and you as much as a socialist as I am, there are so many hungry people out there. You seriously go out there and buy a
never
watch.
don't do that. Don't go down that rabbit hole, because some people can see the car you drive
Yes,
and
that's
also
what
say
I was about to say.
Is
by that
this,
logic, you can
by
say,
that
why
logic,
do you
I can
need
use
to buy
it
an
anyway.
expensive car?
Yes.
Hoekom koop jy nie dat dankie Botswana nie?
Hoekom
Doen
drink
dieselfde
ry
ding.
jy nie 'n golf nie?
Kan jy net my kar uitlos as?
No, I'm saying it's easy to judge when you also like exactly anybody can look at your life and say, do you really need that? Do you really need? Let's look we're consumers. A lot of what we have we don't need, whether you're rich or not that rich. If you think about it, even you have things in your house that are just frivolous. It's not even, you bought it because you wanted to, but I mean it's not.
You just.
We're consumers.
Is there anything at my house that's frivolous? Jesus, I need to go and see.
Except for mevrou.
It's like you.
Bro, die man say he's frivolous.
There's a lifestyle called minimalist living, right? There's a new wave, minimalist.
Yeah.
Minimalist is literally you only buy and use what you need. Meaning, for example, if there's 10 people in the house, let's say there's 3 people in the house, and maybe you on any occasion you only have 3 guests. You don't have, for example, in your cupboard you would have like maybe 10 glasses of, because you don't need to have like 30 of them. You will never use 30 at once, that type of thing. Or clothes. So they downscale, and these are people with money generally, but they just downscale and say, I don't really need all of this. That's a minimalist living. But I'm saying, when I say frivolous, you in your house have more than you actually need. Anything that you actually don't need and you have in excess of, that is frivolous. That is
no, of course.
Yes.
Because
so,
I was really trying to think now.
So like I said, money is supposed to make your life comfortable. And certain people have expensive hobbies. Watch collectors, that's an expensive hobby. And you don't need to understand it or get it. But if you're doing it for yourself, it's fine. Now, if you're wearing an expensive watch so that you can go and flaunt it or talk about how expensive it is, then I have to question your intentions. But let me just, in conclusion, Yeah.
Nico van Praat.
Yeah. But in conclusion, before you go back to the comments, I just wanted to say I like that men actually like money. They like. I mean, look at this, showing off watches. They just don't like money. Women to like money.
Yeah, we don't like women who like money.
No, but
Yeah.
like you see,
become a problem.
for me, like I think
Become a liability.
I think most of the guys, especially the ones who like showing off the money, like money becomes sort of an extension of the the zinger.
Yeah.
It becomes the new pissing contest. That's why I
Yeah.
mean you're arguing about watches there.
Yeah.
It's basically what you're doing.
Yeah.
I remember we were having this conversation once talking about who's got this and who's got that. And we had a house party here in Bandung. Informanté Damara Brass just stands up and pulls down his pants. And all the guys kept quiet.
Yeah.
Nico, I still
he
remember.
just made the statement there. He just made the statement.
What
Yeah.
statement?
Hello, the guy pulled down his pants.
What's the statement?
Maria, you want us
See
to
that
say things?
skinny.
Okay, let's read comments.
I don't care about your money.
Hmm.
Mariso.
Men, two
Kai-
egos.
kai-
Their
kai-
money and the thing between their legs. Those are the two egos a man has.
The money is normally an extension of the other one.
Oh, they're unrelated.
Yeah,
The one makes the other longer.
that's what I mean by extension of the other one. All right, Gideon, we are an impressed nation. We project aside just for others' opinions to label who we are in the society. It's no more about living, it's now about having as much as you can to be seen and find some type of respect based on what you have.
People says, guys, expensive watches reduces your blood pressure.
Okay, sorry.
Touche.
Sorry. I need to go to the nearest. I need to go sell my car to buy a watch.
Come on. It's more easy if you have a rich pilot for a boyfriend, says Raymond Besson.
I thank you.
Hush.
Follow you for Cubase.
Yeah, ons glo vir Cubase.
Cubase is the same person that said I dated Josie Joss. Just never ever forget that. I've never dated Josie Joss. Not even on a date.
Okay, they just did the do. Esther
What is your problem?
Imagine Neville being Jay Leno of Namibia. Kas, we won't sleep. What? Wait, Jay Leno?
Jay Leno he's a guy that used to be very big on cars.
Oh, okay.
Talk show host in.
And I know him as a talk show host, but
Yeah.
I didn't know what the car reference
No,
was.
he's got a variety of cars, must say.
What is Hush Puppy?
I can.
Oh, is it not that that Nigerian that was arrested? They were stealing cloning,
Oh.
the card cloning, and then not
Yes.
sorry, the schemes that they have, those scams that they have, and
Catfishing.
then they made a lot of money, and he was flaunting and flying everywhere, and and then he was arrested.
Oh, okay. I see. Corruption in Africa, that is nothing new. I don't know if we were watching this together, where it's an old clip from I think a Trevor Noah show, where one of those Nigerian politicians is complaining how the rich people in Nigeria are ordering pizza from London.
Yeah.
Why are we ordering? They bring it with British Airways. In the morning, they go pick it up at the airport.
Yeah.
A pizza from London.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's a very unequal society as
Yeah.
well.
That's what they said. That's what they said about Grace Mugabe. Grace Mugabe would fly to South Africa, but she would be in transit in London. So she flies from Zimbabwe
To London.
to London.
And then
And
to
she's
South
there in
Africa.
transit. She flies to South Africa. Just a quick stopover.
Just a quick stopover, do a bit of shopping.
Yeah.
Almost in transit.
Go to Harrods,
Yeah.
High Street, do a bit of shopping, and then you come down.
Yeah. Asino is saying, Maria, my dream car was Land Cruiser in the 89 to 91. We called them the UN buggies.
Oh, yeah.
Untag
I remember those ones. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I wake up to some millies, that car must fall off the cliff. There's no way I would buy it. I mean, most of the things that you used to say to yourself as a kid are no longer relevant now.
True.
Gideon, imagine one person sitting with 10 cars, with 4 big houses. Jeez, how is that enjoying life or a form of achieving your dreams? I even wonder if the shadow drives one car while the actual you is in another. Give at least 5 cars away in a joke, and we will make you headman of our village.
Guy doesn't want to be.
Well, isn't property an investment?
But cars are not cars are.
Yeah, no, cars,
more
yeah,
than-
no,
more
no,
than
cars are.
anything
But I'm
else,
talking about, he's talking about 4 mansions or whatever. Saying those are property, those that.
yeah, but why do you need 4 when there are people sleeping on the streets?
I think
You are only sleeping in 1.
I think the 3 of us. I think the 3 of us must just shut up.
Yeah, this we are out of depth. Also, it's
Listen.
Aram.
We must shut up. We don't have the money. We have no idea what it means to have $20 million in our bank accounts. Ain't like me, I would not be talking to you two if I had 20 million in my bank account. I'll find me some new friends. So
The higher ups. Okay, Johnny. It's a girl I used to know from back in the day.
That's how you finish your money, trying to keep up appearances with Quentin.
Kajo, yeah, Exalika Nika. Yes, Maria. The girl what?
No, I'm saying that's how you'll be
You're
talking
getting
about
old.
me.
You're getting old.
No, I was saying how you would
you
say.
forget.
No, I know what you were saying. I'm telling you, if you said you won't know me, and I'm saying if I'm like, hi Neville, you'll be like, no, it's just some girl I used to know. It wasn't a story.
I wouldn't talk. If I have 20 million,
You know what?
Just feel-
Nico is probably sitting and watching. It's like, yeah, listen to this broke bastard. Yella Kenny Vauer, yella Prati, play net still.
Jammer, Nico.
Nico,
We are speaking from a poor people's perspective.
Nico, ek koop vir my perskoene, my broer.
Oh, the jockeys.
Daai joggieskoene ka. Dit's so blink.
Kom ons lees.
Have you ever had? No, sorry. Before you, have you ever had? Have you ever aspired to that type of wealth?
No, of course, I think everybody aspires
No,
to
not
that.
everybody. I have never.
Okay, yeah.
I've never aspired to that type of wealth.
You always tell yourself, you know what? I just want enough.
But then you don't know what enough is.
Yeah, you don't know what enough is, because is enough 10 million? Is it 20 million? Is it 30 million? Because you keep on telling yourself, you know, if I can just make enough money to last me until if I check out at 75, that can sustain me up until then. Can I just make enough money to look after my kids until they can look after themselves? Can I just make enough money to look after my mother, my extended family? Can I?
What about you? Have you ever aspired towards that life? Like
Yes.
wealth? Really?
Yes. I'm not even shy about it. I don't ask for enough. I ask for too much. Yes, I want it to be everywhere. It should never be a problem again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, true.
I've never. I think more money, more problems.
It's fine.
But-
I
but-
want the rich person problems.
But you know what? That's the stereotype that we have against Maria. If I look at you, you look like somebody that would aspire to that. Because there's just this oracle around Maria that says, money.
Yeah.
It's the outfit. It's
I've always wanted a comfortable life. No, don't get me mistaken. I've always.
excuse me. What is a comfortable life?
No, just like I mean, if I'm talking about 2 kids, preferably a 4-bedroom, so I have a guest one as well.
Like a
Get
$6
each-
million house.
No, not even. That's even more than I need.
Four bedrooms was around there.
No, way less, way less than that. So yeah,
it is way less.
Yeah, it
I
is
know.
way less.
I
Something
know.
that I can attain myself. You know what I mean? So just and then just I don't need 4 or 5 cars. I want to be able to maybe twice a year travel or once a year travel with a kid somewhere. That type of simple. It's never been I want to live in a mansion and I have this massive pool and I want like his and hers car. I've never.
But it's easy to say when you already have a private jet and a house on
So
three different continents, Maria. Three different continents.
And like, I mean, let's not talk about the yacht. I mean, guys, you don't want my problems.
Rich anti-problems.
Right now, we don't know where to dock the yacht, and I'm stressing.
I'm actually stressed because the place in Dubai, we actually thought we put a helicopter pad there, and our contractors just
has
let
not
us
been approved,
down.
eh?
No, our contractor let us down. As you know, things happen. So now we've had to take it to the neighbor's house, but it's costing us quite an arm and a leg, I tell you, in rental fees. But hopefully we'll have
But
it
I mean, your
resolved.
boyfriend is linked to the Dubai Council, City
Now,
Council.
didn't Dubai City
Yeah,
of
but
Hindu
but
give
but you see,
guys-
there's a lot of infighting now, and like I said, I mean, we were, as you guys know, away on holiday for a month on the yacht, so we were not there to oversee this construction. But you know, it happens. It's minute. In all fairness, it will be resolved. But yeah, it's just this is where we are right now. Is this how you guys want me to be talking?
Dos Santos problems. You seriously have Dos Santos problems. It's very clear.
There are sharks circling my island. I haven't been able to go there.
I tell you guys, if I had that amount of money, I would be traveling.
Yeah.
I would be traveling.
There's so much to see on
There
this
is
planet.
really so
There's
much.
this
Yeah.
program that I normally watch over weekends on, I think it's one of the lifestyle channels called Bizarre Food. Andrew Zimmern. Now this guy travels the world just to sample food. And food for me is very high up my priority list. And when it comes to traditional food, street food, I would go to, I mean, he had an insert last week in Panama, where I think you also described this same type of scenario in Angola, where you have, you know, a beachfront sellers, you know, you catch your fish, and these people just prepare different kinds of fish species right there in front of you in an open grill,
Right
open
out the
fire.
ocean.
Yeah, I would, you know, I love stuff like that. Not hotel living, but street life.
Yeah, I
But
think
that
I
is
think we
true.
could have fun traveling
But that-
together.
Hey, except for you, Maria.
Yeah.
The stuff that you've described,
Yeah,
the stuff
yeah.
that
I like to
described
experience
you,
places,
I
yeah.
like to experience places, new
Yeah.
stuff. But we need money for that.
Oh, that's not the problem. Being broken.
Guys, by the way, before you crucify me, you must understand. Every time I've said, let me read comments,
Okay, sorry.
these two start talking.
Sorry.
So it's not my fault, it's them.
Shut up.
Asino says, Mara, that Maria's pen is an imaginary mentor.
Julle sal oorkom.
If we ever meet this boyfriend and he's not a pilot area, that
Who
guy will
told you
have
he's a
to
pilot?
answer.
You told me he's a pilot.
Ah, you told us.
It's it.
Say, hey, withdraw that statement. It's you who told us.
Let me read comments.
Ja, asseblief.
Asseblief. Rovera, lyn. Ek gaan nie jou comment lees nie.
I say, that's in waar I say, levels change when you have money, bro. The Land Cruiser will be there. What other farm
Yeah.
vehicle do you want?
Yeah.
Ailey made in Nioma, buying an expensive thing is not a problem. The problem comes when you rub it into people's faces. It's not like you're doing it for you.
Yeah.
It's like you are doing it for approval, and it's a problem.
Yeah.
Earn money, buy things because that's what you wanted, but not for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Us at least.
And I think I was giving this comparison of this you know, like generational wealth or wealth generally. You can smell it and see it. You know what I'm saying? You can see when somebody is rich. I'm saying even if what they're wearing is not loud. You know, there's just distinct characteristics where wealth you can see a person that grew up in money, you know, how they conduct themselves, how they smell, how they talk, and everything. So it's not that you don't know a person is rich, but I don't know why with us, and I'm saying us, I'm generalizing us, but we have to show you.
Yeah.
If I can't show you, ek sal jou sê.
But
If you can't see my expensive watch, since you can't read brands, let me tell you how much my watch costs, just in case you underevaluated.
But like that's
Yeah.
that's a problem caused by the fact that we all live in
New money.
we live in a classless society. Even
Yeah.
we are classes.
Yeah, we are.
I
We
mean,
all are.
even you look at where you are and you place yourself in the sort of
Hierarchy.
hierarchy,
Yeah.
and you will accept whatever treatment you deem is deserved or whatever because of where you picture yourself. It's not about the character.
For instance, and it's funny, once again, you know, that whenever we have certain topics on our show, that we come to the realization, and this is what I sometimes go through. I would sit here now, and I just went down memory lane with my own life now as I was sitting here now. And I just realized now, and this is how we all eat humble pie, and the rabbit hole that you're talking about. Don't go down that hole. Guys, 10, 15 years ago, I had no problem of buying designer shirts and suits. I mean, the suits that I used to buy back then, those suits that you're making fun of, those suits didn't cost me less than $7,000, $8,000 per suit. And I would buy, every 3 months I would buy a new suit. I would buy, every 2 months I would buy shirts, maybe 5 shirts per order at $1,500, $2,000 per shirt.
You spend $16,000 on groceries, okay?
Okay, but that's a necessity. That's not frivolous.
Yes and no.
That's
16,000.
Okay, I mean, you guys.
That's not frivolous.
16,000. When people can survive on 1,000. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
But Maria,
somebody can make it work. No, I understand your position, but what I'm saying is the next person can look at you and say that's excessive for groceries.
Okay.
Even with a 6 in your house.
Yeah.
They will still see it as an excessive. I don't. Look, I don't. I'm saying I'm saying how people can look at you and project. I mean, the first time you mentioned it, even with your explanation of how many kids you have in the house, there were still people saying, "Mami, bra 16 days." No. That's a biggie. That's somebody's salary.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, less actually. Somebody.
More than somebody's salary.
Yeah, these are like 3 people's salaries.
No, you see, years later today, I don't want to have anything to do with a suit. I don't want a shirt. If I can be in jeans, a t-shirt, and tekkies or plakkies on a daily basis, that's what I like.
What's your $7,000 suits now?
Maar jy is ook fashion forward nie.
Nee, ek is nie fashion forward nie.
Very,
very true. And again, to come to the food, it's die goed kos duur. Die kinders eet.
You got 3 bodybuilders in the house. That
you're right.
Be easy.
No, you're right.
This guy eat like a horse.
All my kids are in sport. They eat like horses on a daily basis. So, no moet 'n mens maak.
I'm just saying,
I gaan jy. Why am I also listening to you? Los me eat. Yeah.
You're not a nutritionist.
Okay, Ro. Cubase Namibia Richard is spamming the stream with his pilot joke. Leas demands a joke, man, so we move on swiftly. I'll go find it now, Ro. Profilius, you guys should run a competition for viewers to win something 10 million. Neville quickly hardloop Walvers by om met first company te praat. Then we will forget the fish rod for once.
Okay, cool.
10 million, you're like, nobody's giving away 10 million in this kind of economy.
We will.
Not even a million.
Not even a million.
Yeah. Kutamundu. Yeah. This money topic making me feel like I'm at the wrong place.
You are broke. You are broke.
Emilia McGorgeous, they are also building by the beach fish market in Mozambique.
Yeah.
They will catch and grill your seafood right there. When they finish it, I definitely go back there just for that. I can't afford your Panama things. Ja, Richard Henkert, Neville Besson, kyk jy die pilot joke. Ken jy die pilot joke?
Nee, ek ken nie.
2 meisie, veldmeisie. Please write it in English.
Then it will not make any sense if you write it in
okay,
English.
No, gaan soek om
let me see. I'll see in the comments and I'll try and read it.
Richard Henkert, né?
Yeah.
Nee, Afrikaans is bietjie
It's poor.
Hy is bietjie agterstallig. Gideon, the plot you build your private airways on at Meria, that is my ancestral land. In peace. Please, just give it back to me before we come deal with your man's bank balance.
Hello, who says it's not our ancestors? Also land. India's in Dubai, so be so. We have ancestors in Dubai.
Yeah.
Cubase, talk about your cows. Hey, lost my yesterday.
It's probably the one single thing that you will buy if you become a multimillionaire. Jy gaan seker so 2000 koeie koop.
As ek 'n plaas het wat 2000 koeie kan dra, ja.
You will.
Yes.
Cube is cheap 8.
But I actually, I think, I mean, obviously, they are going to be, there are beasts, but I would probably farm with horses. I have a fondness for horses.
Is it?
Much more so than cattle.
Nee?
Yeah.
What about horses?
And by the plus was daar altyd perde. There's just something majestic about them.
I love horses as well.
Okay,
And I wish I could afford even one.
I would probably go buy those expensive
Arabian horses, Arabic horses.
Expensive jeans.
Pure breed.
So I can breed them
Those
there.
pure breed horses.
Maria?
Straight from Okamata Pati, my bro.
Guys,
With the hoofs this big.
compressor.
Compressor.
Yeah. And the weave.
Yes.
Just flowing.
I remember a few years ago, guys, I was asked to host an equestrian race in Swakopmund.
Die man het al die contracts gekregen.
Horses. Ja, ik heb alle contracten gehad.
Die Lanis ken het één dakkie en dat is never
Klaar,
the sun.
klaar. Guys, I had no idea how expensive horses are.
And upkeep.
And upkeep. So these guys, they did this equestrian race for the whole day in the desert.
Yeah.
And you see these horses, those hoofs that you're talking
Yeah.
about, and the hair, and ja
En soms bolletjies opgezet.
it's dan vraag je, meneer, nou hoeveel kost hierdie perd? Nee, kijk, hierdie perd het ek uit Saudi-Arabië uitgekoop. Ek het 1.5 miljoen vir hierdie perd. A horse.
Yes.
Yeah.
A horse.
It reminds me of Loyiso Gola who was saying, if black people knew how much horses cost, Lobola would be a whole other story.
I want a horse.
No, we don't want cows. We
Yeah,
talk
I want
we
a
talk
horse.
horses.
Here in this house we talk about horses.
Ai, toch, okay. Julle praat oor geld. Ja, Ronnie, kom wys ons joune. Show us your money.
Ja.
Ons hoor mos jy 'n lekker contract daar by Sundowns gehad.
Ja.
Or did you also pull a... What was the guy who was playing in Europe?
Maria Ben says, Maria with pilot boyfriend to buy what, and now you say you wish you could afford one horse. Hoe dan? Is sê geld is nie myne nie. It's not my money.
He can afford the horses.
He
I
can
can't.
It's our horses. It's
Yeah. But guys, no, like most of this is a joke. I don't have a pilot boyfriend or Dubai.
I was listening.
That's not grappig.
Nee, I was listening.
Oh, so
No, you have to say when it's a joke because more. Telesali oponi.
Maria has a pilot boyfriend. They have real estate in Dubai with a helicopter pad. Yes.
All right, but it's his money, it's not mine. Me, I'm still poor. He's just my boyfriend. We're not married in community of people.
Oh, just swag.
Miriam Mamsi is saying, I just want a $2.5 million house, 2 cars worth $5 million, and travel 4 times a year with a private jet.
I just want. Did you just say that? I just want.
Profess it. It's going to come true.
Manifest.
Or maybe take a picture to the pastor of the things that you want.
Zambian pasta.
Come a socialist. Yes, Miriam.
Yeah. I agree.
Zico says, Omor zak no te prat this time of the month. Ain't really na goed.
But you know, also people do buy some expensive stuff to try and, evade taxes.
Yeah, to evade taxes.
It's
Not true.
it's like a loophole in the
No,
system
it's
that
like
you
a
can
loop-
take advantage of.
No,
so,
you're right. You're right.
yeah. Aile made us, exactly, but since the truth is stubborn, we end up finding who is bitter.
Stubborn.
Bitter people.
What is the...
Foreign to Papa.
Gaitan is saying our dear Mobutu was in the same WhatsApp group with Mugabe, Susu Ngesu, Omar Bongo, and them. The list is extensive, my bro. Okay, let me see. I want to find the original comment. Corruption in Africa starts with Mobutu Sese Seko. That dude was something else.
Mobutu.
He was the god of Zaire.
Yeah. But again,
Did it start with him?
No, but the enablers, you guys must also understand, and it's a discussion that I had with with a friend of mine,
Yeah.
white guy, who was asking me, never, why does it seem like African leaders cling to power all the time? And I keep on saying, you know what? There are enablers who are not in Africa, who sit in Europe. And Mobutu's enablers were the King Leopolds of Belgium. These are the guys who kept him in power, who gave him the military resources, everything to make sure that he stays in power at the expense of what? The natural resources of the
But,
DRC.
I mean, they cling to power the same way white people cling to ill-begotten wealth.
No, you're right.
They took our land.
No, you're right. No, you're
Sorry,
right.
ek moet net koppynpille gaan drink.
Die koppynpille gaan vat.
Och, julle gee my talking about money stresses me.
Yeah, talking about money stresses
Because
all
when I
broke
walk
people.
out of this studio, I realize I don't have it.
Hey, I'm telling you, Ne,
It stresses all broke people.
that realization, if you start comparing your and guys, you know what, on a serious note, I think, you know, the races that we run on a daily basis are so different from each other. And I know sometimes we all get into that state of mediocrity where you feel, yeah, you know, I'm at a stage of my life that I should be actually
Things should be happening in a certain way and they're
in a
not.
certain way. And we should stop comparing ourselves to the next person or and compare your wealth or your success or your progress in life to the next person. You run your own race. And there's only one way or phrase that we use in this country that works for all of us. Play in your baan. Run your own race. You will eventually get there.
Yeah. Dion Chimsizel say, I feel like Neville plays way too humble. You have the money, Tate. Hou net op asseblief.
Was is that?
Don't come lie to us here.
Was is that, me, bro?
Emilia McGorgeous, yes, he's the scam artist, I guess, from Nigeria. Oh, Hush Puppy. The guy had a 2021 Bentley and lived in Dubai while cloning credit cards. He got arrested by Interpol recently. International criminals. Next time, Maria, please tell your headache to wait until after the show. This disrespectful headache. So it's always when we want to have sex and when we want to do things, then there's a headache.
Yeah.
Liver Hiskia. Everything is a... Oh, sorry. There was a plot twist. Everything is a joke here. Like people saying they are rich, but how does a rich person look like? All of us have money, and some of us have stress-free money. Okay? Tena number HQ base. Let's not talk about Zach. Irritate funny man.
Ali says, I literally
It's
checked my
I'm
account
busy
balance.
reading.
Oh, I thought you were done.
No,
Now are you stressed?
it's your headache.
It's not the money.
Korwaj.
Why must I even know?
Ek wou net Eileen made us know your mas was by snacks. She said she literally checked her account balance now and the discussion
Yeah, even Martin Chipanga is saying Nebel has money, I know.
Water Martin
Never,
Chipanga.
why do people have the impression you have money?
No.
Are you hiding something from us?
No. People look at your public persona and they think you got money.
But I mean the friends around you. The last one
No,
was
it's probably the people that I know around me because I'm in close
So
proximity.
did last sa geld doen? Do you have last type of money?
Daai wambo die geld nie. Laat hy gaan.
Sien jy? Then that's why people think you have money. If you're saying Laz doesn't have money. They think Laz has money.
Kamalas just has a lot of things. He doesn't have money.
Yeah. Lazarus has a lot of things.
Cars, farms, houses, just not money.
But I will say, like, Laz is not a flaunter.
Okay, I guess. I don't remember.
I'm too
bumping-
close to him. It's difficult for me to
Do you
judge.
think he flaunts?
It's for people to really. I'm too close to him. It's difficult for me to.
No, I
make
can
an
only take it
assessment.
from public persona. I don't see him. I think he likes to travel, and obviously he likes nice things, and obviously he wears designer. That's whatever it is. Sometimes the
Does
flaunting.
Martin Chipanga flaunt?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But again,
Who
sometimes.
is Martin Chipanga?
Hy is een wambo van Polieskamp.
Isaac.
But
Ja,
Ja.
Isaac. Yeah.
It's like, but then the only flaunting I sometimes see is when he incorporates it in his jokes, in his comedy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then I see it as comedy, so I don't necessarily. But I'm just saying, like, if I go to his socials,
Yeah.
he's not Colin Vanani. Let me say,
Okay.
yeah, he's not Colin. Vanani.
Colin het geld, man. Los vir Colin uit.
Yeah, Mike. Say
Colin
that.
is my bra.
Calling it change.
Yeah. Het het change.
This is Zach Daini. Maria, I know the old boyfriend that you have is your son flying a kite. Say hello moet jou uitlos. Ons guys op die morning mix likes jou single.
Daar sê.
Ek is single. If you're not married, you're single. I'm not married.
There you have it.
That's it. An optie. That's a boyfriend girlfriend optie. If you go to Home Affairs and you want to fill in that,
Yeah.
it says
It's a single.
single, married, widow. What is
Is daar nie 'n cohabiting option?
Ja, daar is die so julle wat nou wil chess met julle sê you are single.
Single, divorced, married.
Yeah, divorce,
Widow.
married, yes. Those are the only 4 options.
Just go make your own box. Other.
Yeah.
Boyfriend, serious relationship, committed relationship,
Mavutu.
engaged.
You a wife or Mavutu? Braji Gontep Neville will know much better about Lazio's skeletons. Who's
But-
Lazio?
But the way he also hesitated,
Laz.
the way you hesitated to answer this is why I know Les is a flaunter. Anyway,
Lima
Who
Iskia
hesitated?
says, let's.
the way you hesitated
Aye,
is too
Khanji.
close. You could have just agreed with me. He doesn't flaunt.
I don't really bump into Lazarus. And I don't think I follow him on the social media,
Yeah.
so I have no idea what his life looks like. The only time I see him is when, I guess we bump at a show or something like that.
Oh yeah, with his
Yeah.
when we went to his show last year. Sinu.
Sinu.
Cleaning Glovo. Life partner is another option, Maria. Then you are single. You are both single. In the eyes of the law. Now we have option 5, which is entangled.
Touche, Aili.
Dion Chim says, laugh out loud. Some people that you mentioned there don't have as much money as they used to have anymore.
Yeah, probably.
Mokapale o Mwajena.
Mokapalo Mwanjena.
What does it mean?
As Varam any, like the playing field is,
Yeah.
it's hot. It's
Oh,
hot.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we talking about Colin Benani? Let's call spade a spade here. Right? Liva Hiskia, let's change the topic. Even the chairman is confused. Nevertheless, van die Torah, hij is bang als hij zegt, het geld zal hij geroof worden. Never keep quiet. They want to rob you. Come and tell us if you have money.
No, I'm loud because I have no money.
But that's not really such a big problem here, right?
What?
Getting targeted because people know you have money.
Think you have money.
Unless it's ill-begotten.
Even ill-begotten. I mean, look at, for instance, South American football players move their entire families with them to Europe because people are getting kidnapped. We know you are getting like 300,000 a week.
Or like here, yeah. No,
you know,
here.
that type of situation.
You know, and I think it's that attitude that saves us. Namibians have this attitude, no? VSJ. You know, like a celebrity could come in this country. Like, let's say Denzel Washington. And as I'll not swim and say, who's he?
Is it they swart
Who
over
come
the
say
movies
hey,
now?
ni hello? Who come with egg hello? You know,
Maria.
that's to I think to a large degree that attitude, which is not always nice.
Maria,
Sometimes
you
it's stinking.
You are so right. I remember the first time when Michael Jackson came to Namibia, and because he came to Namibia twice.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
The first time Michael Jackson came to Namibia, and he even walked down my mother's street.
Yeah.
It's a Exindi man. He walks.
There's a picture of him with the
past
Sura
my
kids.
Yes.
With his.
Ons het daar gestaan daar so.
Ja.
Hy het ook by ons huis kom water gedrink. Hy was dors. Dis gaan drink daar by die kraan
I
daar.
should never
agter.
went with that story.
Ja, gaan drink daar by die kraan daar agter. Ja. The second time around, people were like, "Ai, daai goeie Michael Jackson." Elok sê. Sê vir ons van Lolo Korase miskien op die swakste. It's our celebrities.
Ten minste Lolo koop vir ons bier by die groot winkels Vrydag. Wat bring Michael Jackson vir ons?
No, it's very true.
Yeah, no, we have this.
We are unfazed.
Yeah,
about
celebrities
celebrities.
don't excite us. So I think it's also that in the same way it's money. Like, okay, ek weet dit baie geld, but why should I? Wie is hy? You know, type of thing. So that's why people don't really get targeted. Niemand worry.
Let it be like that.
Yeah, let it stay like that.
Alright, it's almost time for us to chip out.
Lees maar nog 5 comments, dan gaan ons.
Come on, Faith. Gideon, can't we just get those money printing machines so we individually make as much as we wish and whenever we wish, but then the money would have no value.
Exactly.
That's how the economy works. Anyway, the comment continues. This thing about broke economy is now stressing me too. Hashtag morning mix, hashtag morning stress, hashtag money hungry. This is moneyism, and it is hurting big. Moneyism, right? Maria, I know the only boyfriend that you have is your son flying a kite. Oh, okay, I read that one. Rolex and Vapor Up don't match. What?
He uses Viper apps, that's why he can't have a Rolex.
Oh, that's cold.
Wie is hy?
That's that's cold.
Who
That's
is that?
Asino Kambikitier.
Hey, Asino, ne?
Straight out of Belgium.
Hey. Yeah, they speak was Vlaams. It sounds very much like Afrikaans.
Vlaams.
Oh, I hope he's not talking about my Anaconda Viper. Are you talking about mine? Or are you talking about his
As jy hom ver
Puma?
gaan spelen, jy moet nie hier so spelen nie. Spelen baie ver. Ja,
Vlaams.
hulle praat Vlaams.
That's funny. Never from Rob Vieira. Never, I'm sure you get this a lot, but I should say thank you for the wisdom you add to this show. I learn every day. I'm taking notes, Topiki.
We learn from each other, Ro.
Hello. Ronnie sê my kop pyn nou ook van die stories. I'm with you. Myne ook.
Ronnie,
Hey, man.
kyk, is een ding nee. Ja, if I take a guy like Ronnie, I've known Ronnie basically half.
No, this is another Ronnie. This is
Huh?
Ronnie
Ronnie Joe.
No,
Ronnie
Kawanji.
We must not
Kawanji.
call him Ronnie.
Kawanji.
It's
Yeah, then read the full name.
Then we must just say Kawanji.
Come. Why are you striking?
No, this is a good comment from Nico Kayamo.
What's
He
Nico
says,
saying?
I believe that our background and circumstances may have influenced who we are, but we are responsible for who we become.
Yes.
Oh, just words of wisdom.
Yes, sir.
I thought you were going to give us a lecture on how to make money.
Yes, says Nico.
You can see we are stressed because we don't have money. At least
Why?
provide us.
Why must you become Mandela now here on the show?
And by the way, Nico, when you posted the pictures that you took here, all of my friends in my inbox were like, deal here. I don't know what to do, but my friends want a deal. I'm just passing on the message. Yeah. HQ
You brought for me because I had a lot of requests. Facebook. Yeah. Nico, you brought for me.
Probleme.
Probleme.
Tenor number says HQ base. Let's not talk about Zak. He ripped van die man. Dan ons window shopping. My OT, just imagine, I can niet even a pie kopen.
My broer,
Yeah, also
to
can.
come think
You
of
were
it,
eating a pie this morning, Patso.
it's the
I will tell you
14th.
where it came from after.
It's the 14th
You
of
paid for it.
October. We are now it's the middle of the month. Not the teachers, not the police.
Niemand is betaald.
Hey.
Niemand het al gepaynd.
That's Fortnite Owens, my bro.
Is a fortnight. Waar is hulle? Laat ons hulle gaan check.
Every 2 weeks, you get a little bit of your money.
Yo.
But it's true, nobody really has money at this time of the month.
No, it's a this is a difficult week.
Except for in Maria's community.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my pilot boyfriend might come through.
It's what's the most difficult for you guys? To not have money during the week or not having any money over the
You already
weekend?
asked us this. You raak
Huh?
oud.
Nee, ek
You
weet ek
keep
raak oud. There are new-
regurgitating old stuff.
I know, but there are new people on the stream.
Uh-uh.
I know I've asked.
But
the
what about the
question.
old ones? Must they listen to your
Hulle
old
moet
jokes?
hoor. Hulle moet hoor.
Come a pirate.
Pyrot.
Pie.
Pyrot.
Oh, pie.
Maria sê mos, ja, hey, jy het dan volgende pie geëet. Unam staff got paid today.
Hou op man.
Nee, is eers môre gou die 15de.
Apparently also pilots got
yes,
paid as
waar.
well, ne? Let me be sweet
Is
and
waar.
loving and tender girlfriend today.
Pilots got paid. You guys, your house never runs out of money. So
Junam
just
of Namibia.
get out of here with your...
They getting paid tomorrow. Ek ken 'n paar braas by Junam.
Is that what you're like? You look at the calendar and decide.
Yeah. Stuur 'n WhatsApp.
This is the time when you start remembering people who were supposed to pay you like 3 months ago. That you had forgotten about. Like, it's a...
Kom jy geld nog
Moes
het.
kwartier het my nog nie gebetaal nie. Yeah. Dion Chim Cecil, you cannot make money in a place where there is no money. But there is money. No? There is
People are
money.
making money,
There's a lot of money in this economy. It's just not flowing in your direction. Rob Vieira, Nico, what is the deal between top fans? It's just a good deal, toch?
Net 'n vraag.
Ja, liewe Iskia, yes, as môre is die
Junam of
15de.
Namibia.
Dan begin slaap ons weer nie. Ons rol rond tot die 30ste as die pay kom. Okay? Cubase is a big celebrity in the books. Wow, okay. Okay.
Who said university? Who said UNAM of Namibia?
Me.
You know what UNAM stands for?
I know.
So
But this was what Sam Nioma apparently called it those years. It's Unam of Namibia.
Yes. I remember him telling us at one cultural festival, you young people, you must finish your studies so we can start to grow our own yogurt trees.
Yeah.
We keep bringing yogurt in from South Africa. We must grow our own yogurt.
That's the top 8, man.
Yeah. Nobody was, a fun
Yeah.
politician. My kopie nog, dis Ronnie se Shandiki wat Neville gelees. Praat jy van Omarion wat Maria gelees het. Ken jy wat dit Omarion doen?
What did Omarion do?
Omarion?
Who's Omarion? Let's start there.
Is it like American Omarion of Omarion van Rehoboth?
Ja, seker om Marian van Rehoboth. Oh, hy moet vir die baie, hy moet van Caravan. Hey, celebrate Marvin, what the fuck?
His concert
Yeah.
was only attended by less than 10 people.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. But that's another topic for another
But the
day.
beauty of it, you see how professional these guys are, right? That guy still gave a full performance
Yeah, true.
to the 10 people who paid to get into this the
stap
thing.
van die
Yes.
stage af, my bro.
Ja, julle is mos nee, kan nie perform vir 3, maar jy know for with yourself in the mirror, you did this routine at home for 2 hours. Now at least you have a little bit of a crowd. But it's disrespectful to the people who did show up.
It's very true.
Yes.
No, it's very true.
I mean,
Yeah,
even,
kudos to him.
even if you expected more. But I don't even know if Gensha was talking about that or Marian. Okay, mense, wat 'n mens skuld, blok 'n mens se nommers tot die 5de. Phone was kamma stukke. My phone was broken, I just got it back now. Like, hey man, you make a block, I know you blocked me.
Are you guys serious? Do people do that?
Like, I didn't never block you for the next week. Ons sal praat volgende week.
Luister, if you block a number, nee, so the person can't call you from that number.
Sy my bel is net toe.
Toet, toet. Grrr, daar's 'n paar mense wat ek skuld wat ek moet blok nou. Ja, ek blok hulle
Just
nou.
make sure you also block them on WhatsApp.
Oh, like he was talking about, I think, the celebrities. Because Omarion and Tyrese got it hard. Namibians don't care who you are. Ons bly wie ons is.
Oh, yeah.
Mia's and Mia.
Even Boys to Men didn't really pull that crazy crowd.
I love that show.
Yeah, I remember Tyrese decided to go crowd surfing. Worst mistake of his life. And what is the Enladidas? Yeah, so during the performance decides to crowd surf, jump into the crowd most. They took off his watch, they took off his shoes, Tyrese. Took off his shoes. When the guy was on stage, he only had one shoe, the watch is gone.
Hou op, man.
Yeah, it was like Jacob sprang hier. So dink jy ons hy net vang en so ons vat af.
Did it also happen with AKA? He tried to jump in the crowd and they just moved. So fall plat. Jay sprang you. We came to watch your show. We didn't come to carry you.
If you come close enough, I will take that watch.
But
That Rolex come.
He tried to go my lips. No, he jumps. Oh, you just see the security struggling to get. He was ingeslakt.
That's tough.
Yeah, no.
It's makkelijk. Alright, guys, I think we should get out.
Yeah.
I think we should get out of the studio.
This topic either galvanized us to do better for ourselves out there,
Yeah.
or
Please
just depressed us even more.
But just whatever you guys are going, just know on the sum.
Also-
On the sum.
Mary has those friends, ne? That will be on the streets with you, hustling. It's like, hey, we are in this together. And then 5 o'clock, she goes home to her mansion. It's like, okay, see you guys.
That's me.
Goes to go eat caviar and drink Chardonnay.
Maar on the sum.
Yeah,
Maar luister, I'm just warning you guys, nee. As I cry, I ken julle nie.
That's why you don't have it.
Ek cheap, hey.
It's nevertheless, it's like, it's a omi, ha, ek het dag gekry gaan vat dag. Ek kan nie veel minder gee nie.
Guys, keep on hustling.
Yeah, keep on hustling, man.
Yeah.
We are back again tomorrow. And catch the hour met Kaufman and Tatenawan is joining you ook weer vandaag. Neville was on that show on Friday last week.
Yeah. It was nice to be with the guys.
Yeah, it's always nice to be on the show with them as well.
Sure.
All right, keep grinding, guys. We're out of here.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9, Monday to Fridays. The Morning Mix.
LifeSave guarantees the growth of an individual's savings over a period of time. With guaranteed 8.5% compound interest rates per year. Making your money work for you has never been this easy. SMS LifeSave to 31844. LifeSave, underwritten by Trusco Life.
It's a bad girl link up with Dano.